No, I need you guys to really understand the seriousness of this. I don't think you understand how many times journaling has kept me from absolutely crashing out, okay? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kaitlyn if you're new here, and I'm so happy that you found me and so happy that you're here. Today we are discussing a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. We're gonna dive into my journaling obsession, okay? I journal every single day unless the day was just entirely too busy for me and I come home and go to sleep immediately. I journal every day at this point in my life. There was a time when I was doing like maybe multiple times a week or just a couple times a month. It's to the point where I'm journaling every day. Every single thing needs to be documented. Big or small, it doesn't matter. I'm writing that I have to use the restroom. I'm writing what I got from the grocery store, what I need to get from the grocery store, what somebody said to me, what a stranger did, everything. And it honestly is such a huge part of my life. Like I said, it keeps me sane. You know, being a solo girly in her 20s, the voices, I sound insane, but the voices in your head are really loud. And sometimes you need to just get all of that out on paper. So today I thought I would do an informative and tea-filled video where we talk about journaling, how I got into it, different types of journaling that you can try if you're interested in it. And towards the end, we're gonna get into some of my personal entries as promised in the title. Nothing too crazy because this is the internet. And y'all, my business is in my journals, family business is in my journals, friends, everybody's business is in my journals. So we're gonna keep it clean, we're gonna keep it cute. I'm only gonna share things that I think are funny that are relative to me. I was going through a few entries in preparation for this video and just seeing the difference in how I thought back then versus how I think now is it's just hilarious to me. It's actually crazy. So I have been journaling pretty much my whole life. I have a container of journals in my childhood bedroom full of God only knows what, but I do have about 5 or 6 years worth of journals currently with me in my possession, starting back in, I think the first entry I have, the oldest entry that I have is July 2019. And I'm actually gonna read that one because that one is actually crazy. That was before the beginning of the 20s transformation. So I'm definitely gonna read that one, but I have about 5 to 6 years worth of journals with me and we're just gonna go through the older stuff, you know, nothing fresh, nothing incriminating, but I think it'll be fun to go into those and to just, you know, go down memory lane. With that being said, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you already love the vibes here or you want to see more content from me. I post content every Wednesday and Saturday, and not to toot my own horn, but like, I be having a blast. You definitely don't want to miss an upload. Anyways, y'all know I can talk anybody to death, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I got a fresh candle lit for you all. Apple pumpkin, you know, gotta set the tone before we get into all of this. Okay, so first I wanted to talk a little bit about how I got into journaling. It's actually a very stupid, silly, goofy story, okay? So when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, there was this book called Diary of a Worm. I'm not lying, it was called Diary of a Worm, and I thought it was so cute. I was so enthralled. Little 8-year-old me was so into it, and I was like, let me see what this worm is talking about. Let me try this myself. So literally, as soon as the teacher read the book, I want to say one of the after book assignments was to write our own diary entry or something of the sort. So little me was like, period, dear diary, let's go. And I did that assignment and I was like, this is fun. This is fun because I'm talking to somebody without actually talking to somebody. So after school, I went home and got an empty notebook, and honestly, the rest is history. I think when I first started when I was a young kid, you know, our brains be all over the place. We'd be having so many different things to do, games to play, people to hang out with or whatever. I wasn't nearly as consistent with it as I am now. But I wanna say I did like a couple entries a week for sure, you know, enough to call it a diary, and it just stuck. I've obviously probably taken gaps, you know, most of my journals are back to back, but I want to say there was like a couple months to a year where I just did not journal at all. That was probably the transition from high school to college, but pretty much been journaling my whole life, and that is the stupid, goofy story of how I was inspired to start. I want to say when I first started journaling, I only journaled things that I thought were like momentous occasions, things like, oh, today was awards day. Today we had the book fair at school and I got this, things that I thought were eventful to write about. But now, like I said, pointless information is in my journals. Pointless information and tea. It's like all or nothing with me. Like, I'm either just writing about how bored I am and all my stupid, useless, monotonous thoughts, or I'm writing about serious life lessons or things that I'm discovering as a young 24-year-old woman that are kind of groundbreaking to life. There's no in between. It's either important or not. But I definitely journal every day now. And like I said, it's part of my routine. It doesn't matter what time. Sometimes I journal when I wake up. Sometimes I journal like on my lunch break. Sometimes I journal because I can't sleep. It really doesn't matter what time of day it is. I honestly might just pull out the journal. Now, there are obvious benefits to journaling. Like I mentioned before, it's really good at kind of decreasing that mental chatter that I'm sure a lot of us deal with. A lot of, you know, your inner judge, your inner critic, a lot of that is kind of cut down quite a bit when you can express how you feel and express what you're going through mentally on paper. I know for me, that's one of the biggest things that journaling does for me. There's also physical health benefits to journaling. It's been scientifically proven that it does decrease blood pressure, and I can second that, because maybe when I pick up that pen, it's over with. And you can actually feel the stress relief from whatever has your little panties in a bunch. Another benefit that I have found from journaling personally is that it really increases my self-awareness. Sometimes I think about things a certain way, or I might not be able to see both perspectives between interactions between myself and others, or things I may have said. I might not be able to see something that I did wrong or see a flaw in my own thinking. But when I write it out on paper and you kind of read it and think about it from another point of view, it really allows a different type of clarity, and you can be like, oh wait, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I probably shouldn't have said that, because reading it now and thinking about it now is like, you was tripping. Like, it really kind of takes things outside of yourself physically, and you can see another point of view, therefore being more self-aware about different things that happen and different ways that you may think about or experience things. And lastly, journaling is always a mood booster for me. If I'm upset about something, or even if I'm not upset about something, if I'm excited about something, it gives you that feeling of talking to a friend or getting it out or expressing it without necessarily putting everybody in your business, and boost your mood. If you are upset about something, you can write it out and be like, okay, that kind of gave me a sense of expression. I kind of got to talk to somebody about it. So it gives the same effect for me as talking to somebody about it. And of course, another bonus benefit of journaling is the documentation aspect of it. I'm able to go back and see how much I've grown, how much my thinking has changed, something that happened on this specific date and time that I completely forgot about, but documented it. So now that's a memory that I can unlock again one day. And I just think that's so special and so sweet. A lot of people do this through videography, through taking photos, but I think writing it out is just such a cute little pastime and a forgotten art form that I think has gotten lost in the advancement of technology. Like, when I'm old, I'm gonna be able to be like, oh my gosh, 20-year-old Kaitlyn had absolutely lost her marbles. And I just think that's gonna be so fun. And me personally, I just love to write in general. So I take my journaling as practice for the book that I'm gonna write one day. I would love to write a book in the journaling style that hopefully becomes like a New York Times bestseller or something like that one day. So if you just like to write, I definitely recommend to try journaling, because it's just an easy, judgment-free way to flex that muscle. Okay, let's kind of get into the types of journaling. Obviously, there's no right or wrong way to journal. You do whatever you want. It's unique to you. That's another plus of journaling. You can't really mess it up, but there are some common types of journaling that people like to try. My journaling style is kind of a hybrid of two different styles that I'll get into. But the first journaling style that I know of is daily journaling. It's kind of self-explanatory. You write every day, you write whatever you want every day. You could do this in a structured way or more of a free writing way, where you write a certain thing or you answer certain questions every day, or you write one sentence every day to sum up your day. It's like I said, there's really no wrong way to do it, but the main key to daily journaling is just to do it every day. The next type of journaling is very popular, is bullet journaling. Me personally, I'm not a bullet journaler because it is actually so much work. I tried it one time, it took me like 2 hours to do one spread. I'm like, who about to do this? But that also makes no sense, because I could easily write a journal entry for 2 or 3 hours, but I guess it's just the pressure to kind of make it look good and make it look acceptable that is a turnoff for me. But I'm sure you've seen other people bullet journal before. You can do a blank journal or a dotted journal, and you kind of just create these beautiful creative spreads where you can track your mood, track your budget, track your water consumption, track your fruit and veggie consumption. You can also use it as a calendar. They're very multifunctional and multi-use, but like I said, it's a bit too much work for me to keep up. Honestly, I would rather just, dump all my thoughts on a piece of paper, as I do. And kind of like bullet journaling, you also have art journaling, which is more visual focused. I am an artist, I am a creative, I love that. But like I said, when I'm trying to journal, I'm in survival mode. I'm like that meme that's like like I'm literally just trying to get all my thoughts out and really just clear that junk corner in my brain that I need to get out on paper. So art journaling is something that I would not be able to maintain or sustain daily, but if that's something that you know, if you draw every single day anyway, or you have like this comic or cartoon that you draw really often, maybe art journaling could be super cool for you. And also, it doesn't even just have to be drawing. You could keep it to one medium, only use markers, color pencils, or paint. So there's, again, no limits, no right or wrong ways to do it, but that's another form that you could try. Another type of journaling that I personally want to get into is gratitude journaling. I've gotten so much better about being grateful for the little things and being grateful for the present moment, but I want to start documenting that too. I want to have a journal where I only write what I'm grateful for, or maybe even just incorporate a segment in my free writing journal where I just make sure I acknowledge everything that I'm grateful for that day, in addition to all my griping that I be doing. But gratitude journaling is also really popular, and again, a really good way to stay present and keep track of all the good things going on in your life rather than focusing so much on everything that's going wrong. Which, looking back at my old entries, I was like, you were struggling, huh? But every now and then there's a couple entries I'm like, wow, life is worth living. Okay, and the last type of journaling that I want to touch on is free writing / brain dumping. That's pretty much what I do. It is a complete stream of consciousness dump on my end, okay? I think that actually might be the professional name for this, is stream of consciousness journaling, but I call it free write, I call it brain dump, and that's literally what it is. Every stupid thought, every important thought, every dilemma that I have, any hardship that I'm trying to figure out, anything that I'm trying to personally work through for myself goes in that journal. And anything that I might ask for advice from someone else for is in that journal. Like I said, it's either feast or famine in my journal. Writing about everything and nothing at the same time. But I could also say that my journaling style is free writing and daily journaling, because like I said, every day I'm writing some 4-page bout of nothing. Okay, so now we've gotten to the part that I'm sure all of you have been waiting for. We're gonna be getting into some of my journal entries. I have post-it notes for some that I found and predetermined that I might wanna read in this video. So the first one I'm gonna get into is this little cute one, Wild and Precious Life. And y'all see, I'm gonna zoom really fast. I don't play that. Every page is full. I really like this journal. I love getting my journals from Marshall's. I love getting my journals from Barnes & Noble. Anywhere that has a notebook, I'm picking it up. And it's never a waste of money because I always use it. I have this pretty one that I'm gonna be using soon. It's from the brand Papyrus. I got this one too from Marshall's recently that has like bows on it. It's like kind of tufted. Like, that's cute. Why would I not buy that? Anyway, let's get into the journals. I know y'all are ready for the tea. I said I was gonna read my first entry, well, my first oldest entry that I have in my possession as far as journals go. And I read this yesterday, y'all. Crazy work. Crazy work. Just to give you a little bit of context about this, I started my locks in 2019, literally a month after this entry. And the way I'm talking about locks is really disrespectful. The only people that talk about locks like this are people who don't have locks, and it shows. Let me just read it. I literally said, "Hey, new diary." Isn't this like number 20 something? I guess I was talking about how many diaries I've used. The streak, it continues strong. Nothing has changed since yesterday when I wrote in this last diary, but today I applied for my first apartment. I got dad on there as my co-signer, so I really hope he helped me make the cut. And I really needed to pull through because Georgia State is trifling. I went to Georgia State, if you didn't know. So how about they done had a system error and I moved down the wait list. So I went from like 361 to 371. That doesn't seem that bad. I'm like, look, I need a place to live. They think this is a joke or something. But again, it's out of my hands, it's in God's hands, so I'm gonna try not to stress and trip. Anyway, I look so cute today, man. Like, reading this, I know how I said it in my head. My blonde braids just complemented the look so well. I think I want some long, icy blonde ones next, but again, a little bigger. But I also wanna get a new style, you know? I've really been thinking about dreads heavy. And let me just say, there's nothing wrong with calling them dreads. Like I said, only people who don't have locks call them dreads, I feel like. As a member of the lock community, I feel like nobody calls them dreads unless you don't have dreads. Okay, but I said, hold on, where was I? I've really been thinking about dreads heavy, but like, I don't want them looking dusty and collecting dust, you know? Oh. I need them looking shiny and moisturized, you know? I think they look okay. And like, how do you even wash your hair with dreads? Oh, I'm cringy. Cause like, I'm at the point where I want hair, but I'm not trying to keep braiding and unbraiding and detangling and conditioning curls. Big facts. I just need a style that I can feel beautiful and feminine in, but not have to put in all this work to, what? Put in all this work to keep up. And I know retwists are a thing, but that's not much to me. What does that mean? I'm just worried I'll be stuck with it and I want to straighten my hair one day and can't. Never happen. In 6 years almost, that has never happened. But honestly, I think my days of straight hair are over. They are. Like, I rarely have the desire to want to straighten my hair. Dreads are a commitment though. But when I think about it, it's just like permanent braids, I guess. It's not that I think I won't look good with them. I'm just worried I'll get tired of them. Anyways, that's about all for this entry. I'm gonna go take my contacts out and my clothes out of the dryer and look at more pictures of girls with dreads. Nice, well-kept dreads. Trifling. Until next time, and I'll always end my entries with 3 hearts. Ugh, like why did I, okay. Oh, the first entry, I didn't even tell you from when it was from. The first entry was July 1st, 2019, and I was writing at 11:28 p.m. Okay, I just see another entry, September 9th, 2019, 1:07 a.m. Why was I up? Okay, yes, I know how late it is and that I have school tomorrow. I'm glad you realized that. But I just did my first retwist and I think I did pretty good. I think I'm gonna wait a month again for my next one because I had plenty of new growth to twist. I'm excited. The wash was so much less stress and it was so much easier to get my scalp so it feels cleaner. Get to my scalp so it feels cleaner. No detangling or any of that. It took me like an hour and a half to retwist because I didn't do too much. Oh, because I didn't too much know what I was doing, but I got the hang of it. Next time it'll be even easier. I'm so excited. Okay, and now that I'm seeing more people I'm including in these entries, I'm just gonna call everybody so-and-so. Other than like mom, dad, you know, basic stuff that don't even need to be, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who is of incriminating evidence status, I'm gonna just call them so-and-so. I'm not reading that. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna read in this one because this one is kind of boring and cringe. Like I said, 2019 was before my 20s transformation began. So it's just kind of like, ugh. Okay, so next let's look in. I have this marked off in this suede tan journal that I had. Let's see what I marked off. Why did I mark this? I don't wanna read this. Okay. This was June 14th, 2020, 6:22 p.m. I guess I'll just read it. Hey, I'm home. I'm so goofy, bro. Okay. Hey, I'm home. I only stayed at so-and-so's house for like 2.5 days this time. And that was great. I really was ready to go yesterday though because I had some home decor stuff and I'm so ready to decorate and make my apartment cute. My patio is coming along super nice. I got a chair from Goodwill and just went from there. I was gonna spray paint this wooden storage stand too, but I'm starting to like it wooden. I might add some paint details, but I don't think I'm gonna spray the whole thing. I do wanna get some plants to take care of. What? I do wanna get some plants to take care of though. In a big planter, but I'm doing good so far. I also got curtains for my room to cover my ugly blinds, and I'm gonna move my jewelry stand behind my door so it takes up less wall space. So less wall space that could be used for decorative purpose. I really think I'll be done with my patio when I put an outdoor rug out here and my string lights, it'll be perfect. I had string lights, but they have to be plugged in and apparently there's no plug out there. So-and-so has been on me about spending money lately, but I got this. I'm responsible and I know what I can and can't afford. Now I get dumb sometimes, but not to where I can't recover. Facts. That's another reason why I left so-and-so's house today because I kept spending money on. Should I stop? Yeah, that's where we take a pause, okay? Because that's crazy. What else? Can't incriminate myself. Like, this is wild. Oh my gosh. I wrote about when me and my ex broke up for the first time in here. I only have had one relationship, so like I can't. I cannot. It's too incriminating. Oh my God. Okay, this is January 19th, 2021. And I guess this was like one of my first attempts at starting a YouTube channel back then. It says, hello. Oh yeah, January 19th, 2021, 6:02 p.m. It says, hello, yo, I'm off work till Saturday. I was supposed to come in for an extra day tomorrow, but like, I'm not going. I hate it there. I'm definitely gonna film a YouTube video tomorrow though. I cannot keep going to work. This is my year to get a form of income based on my art and my creativity. I don't know if it's gonna be TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, but I'm gonna get pretty financially free off one of them What? But I'm gonna get pretty financially free off one of them this year. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's enough from that one already. See, more pointless stuff. January 27th, 2021, 9:30 p.m. I found this good lead pencil, so I'm finna write with it. Please, my locks are getting super long. I just want the pieces in the front to be longer. They're growing so slow. I remember this day, May 11th, 2021, 2:15 p.m. Bro, so I already woke up not with today. Didn't want to Instacart or get up. Instacart was my side hustle back in the COVID days. I almost went back inside because the batches were coming in too slow. I should have, because on the second batch, I got a ticket and got pulled over for having my phone in my hand. Pissed. I cried and came home and got back into bed. I hate it here. Hopefully this ticket isn't a lot because I've already put together a down payment for my birthday tattoo next Friday. I hate that officer, bro. So the lesson here has nothing to do with getting pulled over and using your phone and driving. It's more about when your brain is telling you not to do a day, don't do that day, period. I literally wrote period, okay. This is so crazy because I know this me, but this me does not know me. So this is hilarious, bro. Okay. Also, I think I'm about to start bartending or be a Hooters girl, because at this point, when I tell you I'm running, what was the previous entry? The previous entry said I know how to recover. Now I'm talking about working at Hooters because I'm low on funds. Okay. I have like $700 and $130 in checking. Yes, I've been shopping, but like, what else am I supposed to do? Because what else am I supposed to do? Okay, that's enough out of that one. What year is this? Okay, this is still 2021. Okay, what did I do this one? This is Why did I mark this? I'm literally not reading this. I'm not reading that. Why did I mark that? Okay, I was going through it in this one. This is November 27, 2022 at 3:51 p.m. I wrote it like numerical, and I always write my dates out in words, which is kind of weird. So I put, for the first sentence, I said, child, I don't know what made me write the date and time like that. Anyway, I have to go back to school tomorrow. I'm very sad about it. I only have like a week and a half left, but I have so much work to do during that time, and I'm just no energy. I hate everything happening in my life right now. Work, school, tea. I have so much to pay for and no money at all. Girl, I just, stress ain't the word. I have to finish my additional collateral for my NBC rebrand. I guess I was in my, what? I don't remember what the class was, but it was a graphic design class. I have to turn in some that I didn't even know I had to turn in. But you know, it's so weird. I've been feeling a lot like I used to feel like before tea. I don't know where my pre-COVID journals are, but I just feel bored and sad all the time. I'm also leaning towards putting in my 2 weeks at work. I just can't keep doing the same thing and dealing with so-and-so, my manager at the time, horrible person. And like, I'm still broke. I get a $5 pay raise and I still run out of money before I get paid again. Like, what's the point? I think I'm just gonna Instacart again full time. Never did that. I'm gonna have to earn $600 to $650 a week to really make some money though. I don't know how I have time though because of school and an internship if I can actually get one. I may be a lot happier if I drop this job. I just need more income. How you gonna get more income if you drop the job? See what I'm talking about? Like, what do I be talking about? I'm gonna leave this journal because I talk about a lot of people. So let's wrap that one up. September 26, 2023, not that long ago. Oh, it's 2025. That kind of is long ago. Okay, anyways, this was 1:15 p.m. Hey, child. Okay, so I did my first official Pilates class this morning. Girl, that was so hard. All of my muscles were shaking, every last one. The studio was super cute though. So Sculpt House, I guess, yeah, that's where I went. So Sculpt House is like an athleisure store and fitness studio. It was really cool. The music was loud and it like hyped me up or whatever. It was my first time using the reformer. I was hypey scared because I didn't know I'd be standing on it too. The little moving part, the carriage, I didn't want to fall off of it basically. It's definitely gonna help me with my balance and stability and toning up everything. I like these workouts because in the moment it feels like you're not doing anything too crazy, but I know tomorrow I'll definitely be sore. My next class is Thursday, but it's at a new studio. It's Drake and Ariana Grande theme. I want to say that was solid core. Jeez. It's also at 8:40 p.m. Definitely solid core. I'm nervous about it being later, but I'm nervous about it being later, but it'll probably tire me out because today drained me. I literally had my coffee and breakfast, took a shower, washed my hair, and now I'm here. Also did a Hello Kitty face mask and it got me all glowy and stuff. I also might be tired because my period is coming later this week. Also in my feelings again. I know it's just gonna take some getting used to. I literally am struggling to do anything that's not like an absolute necessary task. I have to get to work on so-and-so client work I was doing at the time. Have to. I should just knock it out today. They just be doing too much entirely. And I have a call with so-and-so tomorrow also about some new they want me to do. I also probably should have told so-and-so no too. Anyways, I should cook something for dinner today. It's either salmon and rice and broccoli or sausage and peppers and rice and broccoli. I just had sausage the last 3 days though. Why would I say that? Okay. I'll probably do salmon. Oh wait, I have shrimp. I should do shrimp tacos one day or make shrimp and grits. Wait, yeah, I'll make salmon so I can save my sausage for my shrimp and grits. Do sausage instead of bacon. I don't know how to do that sauce though. And I don't know if I want to do okra or green onions and all that. We'll see. Maybe the peppers I have will do. Might be a cereal. How I go from cooking a meal to might be a cereal night, no cap. Anyways, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do to my hair. Maybe just a simple retwist. I talk about my hair a lot. Oh, maybe just a simple retwist. I don't really have any new style ideas I wanna try. Let's try Pinterest to make sure though. I could try like a low pony maybe, like a regular retwist and it's in a low or mid ponytail. And then I just rope twist the actual ponytail. I don't know, might be cute. Or barrel rolls and rope twists. That'd be itching. Bro, barrel rolls? Never get them because they itch so bad. I'm just gonna do something basic. I wanna do a side part style, I'll figure it out. But tell me why so-and-so, I guess this was also this was post breakup. But tell me why so-and-so just texted me basically saying that, we work it out. Yeah, I don't really see that happening. I'm lonely now, but at least I'm in my low-key dream apartment and I don't hate going home every day. I have my freedom back and I'm down one stressor. I definitely do miss doing so for the partner and just being with someone 24/7 and sleeping with someone at night. Definitely miss cuddling. Is this too tea? I might cut this out. I'm not gonna cut it out. Okay, it's just sad. I'm sad. I'm just waiting until I'm happy again. Aw. I'm also sad because it didn't have to be this way. But I low-key know it's for the best. I just have to wait on God, no matter how long it takes, and just stay busy. T, if you're going through a breakup, stay busy, bro. Do whatever. It don't matter what you do something. Figure out what my path is. I'm just scared that a year is gonna go by and everything's gonna be the same. I'm still gonna be advanced, girl, no. Not using my degree, kind of. I know I really just have to put in work and I can do whatever I want, but I just want to make my mark on the world. I don't want to just be here in existence. I don't know if I'm supposed to do design or music or what. I'm very creative, so like, I don't know. Like, I want to be the next so-and-so, but not really. Like, it really, on the internet, makes it look like everything just fell in their lap all of a sudden. I don't want to create a space on the internet that is just not real. I want to remain realistic and genuine. I thought about just posting get ready with me videos on TikTok for the next month just to see what happens. I ain't do that. I don't know, we'll see. I also really want to get on my design agency, but I want to work with brands more so than clients, so I need to do some more research on that. Anyways, I think I'm gonna like go do something else. Finish washing my sheets, do my hair, have a snack. Something is cold in here, just like I like it. Okay then, bye. These entries are funny because I'm funny, but like they're kind of sad, but like this is like the past now. Bruh, the next day I wrote, this is September 27th, 2023, 12:57. Hey, I can't even sit or sneeze because of Pilates yesterday. Facts, solid core had you messed up, bro. Okay, I think that is all the journal entries I care to share today. Like I said, I know you wouldn't expect no mess because we don't do no mess over here. I was pushing it with some of those, but I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it inspires you to start journaling because I actually never look back on my journals. That was actually the first time I've ever done that for this video right now. So that was super like nostalgic and cute. Like I say, y'all, journaling has got me so much. Talking to yourself and talking to God, you can really get through anything. And it's just crazy to look at how even when I was sad, even when I was going through stuff, even when I was unsure of myself, I still made it and I'm still that girl. Like, anyways, thank you so thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of the video. I hope it inspires you to start journaling, even just to try it. Like, you don't have to be a daily diehard journaler like me. I would love that, but like, you don't have to do that. Just when you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed, just journal it out. Anyway, can I actually end the video? Okay, thank you again so much for watching and I'll see you next Wednesday for another video. Bye.